How do I feel about it this week?
About what?
How do you feel about
What? It's a therapy lesson,
Is
or
how
are you
we're
doing
starting this off?
your TJ top 10?
How do I feel about it?
I feel pretty good about it.
About what?
Your TJ's top 10 of the
About
week.
the TJ's top 10s of the week. And
Wow.
look, I know.
Wait, hold on. Do you feel good about it because you've seen how they reacted to my top 10, so you know that
No.
they're going to be fighting for you?
No, because I feel I can back up every team that I put on here. Last week,
Wow.
I made 2 switches during the video because I couldn't back it up. I couldn't back it up.
We
You
kinda,
just confirmed it now.
We did. Yeah.
You just confirmed
What?
it now. The
What?
Chargers won.
No, it wasn't the Chargers.
Wasn't it the Chargers?
No, it was the I don't know. It was the Ravens.
I was
and
like,
someone.
Chargers.
Didn't the Chargers lose to the
Yeah.
Ravens by like 30 or something?
He's just typing away on his phone.
All right, sorry. Hey, today's a new day.
All right.
Today's a new day. We're going to
It's a
give
new
him a
week.
shot.
It's a new
week.
And I know down in the comments, I've seen them. I'm
You
not
seen 'em?
stupid.
He's gone.
I can read.
I can read most words too. We've got a few changes.
Let's go.
And they actually are up top at the 10s.
Up top at the
Tens.
10, baby. Up top at the 10.
Last
They're
week I
all
had
the 10.
Chiefs at the 10. And guess what? They're not there no
Guess
more.
what? They ain't there no more.
They're not there no more. They lost.
Who is?
The Titans.
Titans.
Dude, imagine somebody
Hey.
telling me that I was riding the Chiefs whenever he still had them in the top 10 last week. So how's he going to say that?
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was moving them down each week though. I had them
Yeah,
way
but
up.
I was moving them down a little bit too.
No,
I didn't have them that.
You were.
Bro, you had them at. I had them at 7. You had them at 10.
Okay, the only thing is every week you would be like, oh, they're going to crush this team. They're going to crush this team. I wasn't saying that. Yeah.
I didn't say they're gonna crush them. I
Oh,
just said
you
I'm
were
not
like,
panicking. That's
oh,
all
I'm
I
not
said.
panicking. They're making the playoffs.
All right, they might miss the playoffs now.
Go kiss Patrick Mahomes.
I'll kiss you again.
No.
All
5-2 Titans. They're placed number 10. They're okay. You're a Titan rider. They're hot. They're hot right now.
I'm a
but
Titan believer. Stop saying rider.
no, you're riding them. They're number 10 right now.
Look, the Titans have been a good team for the past few years. Okay, ever since they got Ryan Tannehill, they've been a nice team. And then they start off with, teams have
Their
slow
defense
starts.
sucks.
What'd you have him at 7?
7.
He has him at 7.
That's
Can you
only
believe
3
this guy?
spots ahead of you.
Get a load of this guy.
You have him in your top 10. How could you even hate me that much?
Because they're not better than the other 3 teams.
All right, let's hear it.
yeah,
let's
so
hear
number
your
9.
arguments. Colts.
It was the Browns. Get out of here, bro. If you think the Colts are in my top 10, you are actually tripping.
Oh, you got some haters out there right now. All right, let's go.
No.
9.
9. It was the Browns. Guess what? They're not there.
Chargers.
They're not there anymore.
They're no longer.
They're
Wow.
not there.
The Browns are no longer.
It's the Bengals.
The Bengals.
Where they should be in front of the Titans.
Oh,
Guess who he doesn't
my
have?
goodness.
I'm actually
Nine,
surprised
though.
you don't have them higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it though. I like where you have them. I do, but I'm surprised you don't have them higher.
They have been proving it, right? They've been proving it. They've been on a
Yes.
hot streak.
Yes.
Like a really hot
Yes.
streak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other teams I feel like are just more consistent and solid and like,
Dude, they've been consistent.
Based
though.
on what, though?
The Bengals have been consistent.
well, have
Oh,
they?
you guys-
Yes.
You guys are
They're
putting
putting up
this
30
on,
plus points
Yeah, you
every
guys
week.
Are putting this on previous seasons where this
No,
is this season.
no.
They haven't
no.
done anything this
You
season.
can't say they're
where you
not
think that
consistent. They've been
they're
putting up
not.
30 plus points every game.
Well, when how
Jamar
many,
Chase is unstoppable.
No, I know. I agree with you. Look at him. He's right here.
He's right there.
Actually,
I'm looking at him right now.
unstoppable.
I can't stop staring.
How many games in a row have they won?
On the road?
No, in a row.
Oh, in a row?
3,
Three,
maybe?
four,
I don't
something
know.
like that, I don't know.
All I know
Look,
is they're good.
The
Yeah, they're
Bengals are
close.
hot, but I also want to not jump the gun super hard.
You're always scared to jump the gun.
Yeah, but
No,
you're
because I'm not.
He's
I
not.
jumped
He's
the gun
not.
on the Titans. I jumped the
Yeah.
gun
If
on
you're
the
gonna
Colts.
move
I'm
the
not.
Colts up 6 spots based on their 2 wins in a
Yeah.
row. Where they
Okay,
were
here's the
close
thing.
games against
This
bad
is this is
teams.
what's better about the Colts. The Colts have one of, if not the best offensive line in all of football, maybe behind the Cleveland Browns. The Colts defense is a lot better, in my opinion, than the Cincinnati Bengals is. They have an all-around better
Yeah, but
defense.
the
I feel
Bengals
like the Bengals have
defense
better
isn't bad.
weapons. No.
Look what they did to the Ravens.
They are better than I expected them to be.
Yeah.
An offensive line, they're good too. Joe Mixon's doing good. Joe Burrow's not getting smacked around as much anymore.
Yeah, but
They're playing. They're playing.
Dude, they
well
held the
right now.
the Bengals defense held the Ravens to how many points? And the
Seven-
Ravens had pretty
17?
good offense.
Yeah, but the Ravens show inconsistencies a lot with their offense.
You know who didn't show an inconsistency?
Yeah,
The
the
Bengals.
Bengals.
The Bengals.
That's why I'm saying that. Look, look. Hold on a second, because
Joe Burrow
Because
just
hold on a second.
taken off?
Because remember what happened with the Chargers? They win a couple games in a row. Oh, all of a sudden, bam, they're rising
But
for
you're
you.
doing that with the Colts. Why is that okay to do that with the Colts?
Because we'll wait and see. We'll see what
Yeah, but that's where I'm at with the Bengals right now. Like
there's teams I'm willing to put my money on.
if the Bengals win this week,
Why would I put my money
I
on the
will.
Bengals?
I
They're
will.
playing the Jets this week.
Oh, they're playing
Yeah,
the,
it's
I thought
like
they were
a
playing the
freebie.
Titans.
It's a freebie.
Colts are
No,
playing the Titans.
No, we wished.
I don't know. Even if the Bengals win this week and they put up like what the Patriots did, like 50 points, I would still move them up
I think
probably
they're gonna
like
do
2 or
all
3
that.
spots this week. Because like
You're
they
gonna go
are,
with 2 or 3.
the,
The Bengals are good.
the teams in front of them that I
Which I
have
hate.
right now could fall down.
Okay, well let's hear him.
So like number 8 is the Chargers. They're 4-2. The Chargers,
Yeah.
the Chargers lose this week. The Bengals win this week. I think the Bengals go
The
ahead.
Charger.
Of the
Who do
Chargers.
the Chargers play? Does anybody know? Because a loss from the Chargers could take them out of the top 10.
Potentially,
right?
honestly, yeah, potentially, yeah.
That's how I would feel.
Good.
It
But
could,
they
but
had a
that's
very
a
bad
lot
game
of
against the
spots, and
Ravens,
we don't
but-
want to. We don't want to jump the gun because they lost to
The Ravens. What were we talking about? Yeah.
The Chargers and Bengals, comparatively to me, are 2 similar teams.
The Chargers are playing the Patriots this week, which could be. I'm
That's
kinda
interesting.
They
sad.
could
Yeah.
lose that game.
Yeah.
It could,
They also could blow the Patriots out of the water.
which they
Yeah.
should.
If they're a good team,
They
they
should beat
yeah.
them. I don't know about blow them out because nobody's really blowing the Patriots out.
Yeah, that's true.
The Bengals are a team that I could see being moved up a lot, but as of right now, I just have them at number 9.
Moved up a lot though. Like,
Dude, if they keep up this,
What else
like,
do you need to see?
they are on a hot.
well, you
streak.
just got to think of the other teams that they'd be moving ahead of.
I know.
We're
I would
talking the Packers.
Yeah.
we're
I
talking
think
know.
the
The Packers.
I could see them moving ahead of the Cowboys.
I could see that too.
And then we're talking like the serious hitters. You know what I'm saying? The Rams, the Bucks, the Bills, the
No.
Cardinals. Like,
Well, even the Packers.
Like, how much
what
more-
makes a pack? I mean, yeah, they're good. I'd have them top 5 teams. What makes them so good to you that the Bengals
the
can move above them?
consistency.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they did play each other and almost lost to them. But
Exactly. It was field goal kickers just missing field goals. That's what that game
I
came
just
down
did-
to.
That game.
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
the Packers are just going to keep winning in the regular season, and they're gonna make it.
Maybe
They're
the
gonna
Bengals will. Who knows?
They might, but they're gonna make it dang tough for like teams to move ahead of them.
Because like Packers, they're not like yeah, they're good, but I
Yeah,
feel like
right,
they're
they're
not
not-
that consistent though. Like Devontae
Right.
Adams, like he's out this week. We'll see what happens with that.
Right.
And
Yeah, they
Aaron
could- well, I
Jones,
mean-
where's Aaron Jones at?
It's AJ Dillon now. It's AJ Dillon
Yeah.
time, baby.
What's that about?
It's
But
like a
even he's
split-
not doing
split
that hot. I
backfield.
don't know. Yeah, Packers.
They
again,
might be
not saying they're
saving-
not a top 5 team.
They
They're
might be
very
saving
good, but
him.
the Bengals, I think it's possible
Right,
that
be-
if
because,
they play the
dude,
way they're playing, they could move
Thursday night
above them.
football. We got Cardinals versus Packers.
Yeah.
That's a juicy
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
That's
Without,
a good one.
it's a shame
Without
Devontae
Devontae
Adams.
Adams.
Not playing. That's a shame he's not playing.
Exactly.
'Cause
Who
that'd
else
be
they going to throw to?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Tunyon. Everybody start Tunyon in your fantasy lineups right now.
Yeah, hold on now.
The
All right.
Bengals. I feel like the Bengals have a tougher schedule than the Packers. No.
Well, we're the toughest
could, I don't
division in
know.
football, so
Yeah.
people are gonna hate hearing that, but it's the truth.
Number 7, the Ravens.
See, dude,
I
I
like
want the
them at
Bengals
high.
more than
I do too.
the Ravens because they got stomped on.
And you have the what? The Bengals 9.
Because they did just play each other.
They just played each other and got stomped on.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking.
The thing is,
I think the team.
If I could see if the
overall.
Bengals weren't consistent, right? They're
I
having
agree.
games where they're dominating, but then they have games where like,
agree.
but they're. Dude.
I don't know. I think if the Ravens and Bengals played like 4 weeks in a row, I feel like the Bengals would win like 1 out of 3 games.
so you think the
They
Ravens
just
are taking them?
dominated them, man. I don't know about
I don't
that.
know. I feel like that might have been. I don't
Oh,
want to say
come
a
on.
fluke,
Come
but
on. They dominated that game.
I'm not-
I
I don't
can't
wanna
say
back-
that's a fluke game.
I don't want to back TJ up too much, but any team can beat any team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Beat,
And
beat, yes.
Yeah.
Dominate, no.
but then you look at the Chiefs.
What about them?
They
yeah,
just got dominated.
They got dominated.
Well,
Is it o-
and
is it-
yes,
so
and,
is it
and
over for
that's a
them?
huge thing for the Chiefs. I'm
Also,
off them.
Titans got dominated, and now they came back and they're turning around. So if you like a team like
When did
overall,
the Titans get dominated on? Who did they play? They got dominated.
Yeah, they got beat by.
wasn't it week 1 they got dominated? They put up like no points.
Also, the
I don't know if that
Like
was
they've
week
got
1.
beat bad.
the Bills
Like,
got
real
beat bad too by the Steelers.
They didn't get beat bad. That was a close game.
It was fairly close.
Oh yeah, I guess it was, but
I
I don't know. The Ravens just haven't.
Yeah, haven't.
They haven't shown me that they're not a good team.
Not by
I'm
getting
not going to
dominated by
argue
the
that one.
Bengals.
I don't. I think the Bengals should be ahead of them, but I'm not going to argue it too much because.
You have them out. You have them lower than the Colts. You're nothing.
All right, well, I'm sorry.
He said you're nothing.
Yeah, just freaking wait and see. I can't wait. I can't wait. It sucks that the Colts and Titans are playing each other. That actually hurts me a lot that they're versing each other because
division rivals.
one of them teams is going to probably look terrible. and then the other one's gonna look good.
I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Flying's gonna look terrible.
Like,
What if it's a close game?
that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's a really good close game, and then I can.
It's a
kinda,
must
like,
win
help-
for the Colts if they want a shot at winning that
I
division.
can't go to double overtime.
Yeah, but do they even need to win the division? They might not have to.
No way, he has to, I guess, but you want to.
I mean, you
Yeah.
want to. Of course, you want to. I wouldn't say it's completely out of reach. It definitely makes it dang tough, though.
Yeah.
Also, the Ravens did move down from last.
I'll
week,
tell you what, though,
they moved
if-
down a spot.
If the Titans, I don't want to get too off track, but if the Titans beat the Colts, man, I feel like the division's theirs, like easily. Because what Jacksonville's not going to fight for, Texans aren't going to fight for it.
No,
They already
yeah,
beat
I
the
know,
Colts
that's why
once.
on the
That's
surface,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what we think.
That's
Yeah.
why it's a must win, I feel, for the Colts
Yeah.
if they want to win it.
But
I
we
didn't
also
even
see
think
the
about
Titans
that.
can lose games.
Yeah, I know.
Also, so
I know.
it's like
But so
it's
can the
definitely
Colts.
not
I
a
mean, I don't know.
guarantee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay,
All right.
so
Keep
TJ
going.
did mention that the Ravens did end up dropping a
I
spot
know,
also.
which is good, but
Then we 6. We have the Cowboys bye week. They don't go nowhere.
yeah, all right.
6.
Right.
Okay,
They
bad.
stay there.
Yeah.
Packers, number 5.
Packers
Okay.
5.
They
Yep.
beat the Washington football team just
Yep.
like they should have.
WFT.
Mm-hmm.
WFT.
They
fine.
They trash. They probably they climb into your top 10. The Washington football team.
I see. In my opinion, I just think the Packers are going to be moving out of the top 5 at some point. Not even because they're bad, but I think the Cowboys can move
Yeah.
above them. I just,
Well, really, all
Oh,
it
yeah,
takes
yeah.
is one loss, and they're out of the top
exactly.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they just haven't done it yet. Yeah, but
I know.
and losing to the Cardinals though. Like
yeah,
the
but
Cardinals
people are going to be like they didn't have Devontae Adams, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
But they could still win without Devontae.
Wow,
Dang, I
dude,
wish we were
no.
picking this week for
That's-
Thursday.
yeah, that's a good game to pick. Dang. That's a tough game to pick, but
I mean, we
I think
could,
I would be the
but-
Cardinals.
Could we?
That is a tough game.
All right.
You take one team, Frank takes the other.
It's not a survival. Come on now. Stop playing games.
3 and 4 was pretty freaking tough for me because
Oh, okay, bet. Nice.
4 I have the Bucks, 3 I have the Rams.
And I'm chilling with that.
But see, I can make the argument that the Bucks are winning consistently without their star players. But then
I mean,
again, the
they
Rams
still
did
have Mike
smack
Evans.
them.
They still have Godwin. I mean, it's not like they're down people. Fournette's taken off. He's
Right,
doing
which
good.
I think that goes into the Bucks being a
So,
really
yeah, they have
good
depth.
team.
They have depth
The thing,
on
yeah,
their team.
is just so stacked.
Yeah, and
And they have Tom
holding,
Brady.
holding the
obviously.
Bears to 3 points.
I mean, the Bears ain't anything. I don't care.
I don't know, but holding them to 3 points.
The Bears.
I mean, and
offense.
holding
I
any-
repeat,
holding
the Bears
any-
offense is not anything.
I don't think any team
Right.
can hold
Holding
them to 3
any team to
points.
3 points is impressive.
I think it's
Yeah,
more,
it's tough. But
it's
come on,
going
it's the Bears.
35
Let's
or
not get
38
too
on
crazy.
them.
I
now.
think it's more impressive with the Bengals or the Ravens than
Yeah,
what the Bucks did to the Bears.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt. But
So
it's the Bears. Come on. I know it's hard to hold somebody to 3 points, but come on.
I
Let's
don't know.
not get carried away.
I wouldn't be mad if the Bucks are 3 and Rams are 4. Rams right now are 3 though. Bucks are 4.
I couldn't fight it that much, but like I said, just because the Rams stomped on the Bucks, it was still. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Then Bills are number 2 still, and number 1 are the Panthers. Cardinals. But the Panthers they still have a chance to get up there.
They really don't.
They do.
Can I
Up
give
there,
you-
come on.
Can I give you a hypothetical?
Hypothetical.
The Packers
Lose.
beat
Panthers win
the
their
Card-
next 7 games.
Can you
They're in
shut
the
up?
top 10.
the
Boom.
Packers beat the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football.
Mm,
What happens?
find out next week.
say they beat the Cardinals by 2 touchdowns
That's a lot of touchdowns. That's more
without
than one.
Devontae Adams.
without Devontae
Right?
Adams.
That's crazy.
could.
Could.
Your
They move up to
hypotheticals.
number 1, the
You and your-
Packers.
The Packers
well,
up
But the
to
Packers
number
move up to number 1 if they beat the
That's
Cardinals by
such a
2
jump.
touchdowns
because-
without Devontae
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah, because I'm not a jumper.
Tom's like, I would do that, so let's see how they would react to it.
No.
You
No.
would. You genuinely would.
No.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say there's no.
I was actually going to probably pick the Packers to win this game, to be honest.
Yeah, so you're.
I'm thinking about it. I definitely would have picked them if
So-
they had Devontae Adams. Now they don't have Devontae Adams. I'm like, probably
Hypothetical.
not.
That happens. I'm moving the number 1.
Who, the Packers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I a rider?
Not really, because they've won 5-6 games in a row.
Nah.
They would be the hottest team in the NFL. There wouldn't be-
Cowboys have won.
Okay, the
5 in a row,
Cowboys
too.
also. But if you win that many games in a row and then you beat the number 1 team, bad?
Keep it in your pants.
How?
To jump
Like-
5 positions after one game.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
You're jumping.
Yeah, but okay.
Here's the
In
thing.
my opinion, the Packers and Rams. Like I almost wanted to put the Packers ahead of the Rams.
the Packers
I
don't
like
have as
those.
complete of a team as the Rams.
Like, don't you guys think that the top 5 teams, top 6 maybe even, are fairly close?
Yeah.
They are,
Like,
but they
pretty
definitely
close. Where
hold
like
their
if a
spots.
loss by one of those teams,
Yeah.
especially if they versed each other, can significantly jump one over
Yeah,
the
but
other.
I think the Packers are 5. They're 5. 3 and 4 are debatable. Bills are 2 and Cardinals are 1. I think the only debatable one is the 3 and 4 position. I wouldn't put.
See, the more that
you
I
can
think,
say the Packers can go over the Rams, but are you going to put them with the Bills? No.
I would have a tough
probably
time
not.
picking
No,
if the
well-
Packers played the Rams or if the Packers played the Buccaneers. I would have a tough time predicting that game.
Yeah.
So I could see
I
like
mean, the
those
more-
positions.
the more that I think about it, if the Packers did beat the Cardinals like pretty bad,
I would
wouldn't
definitely
be-
move them up.
I wouldn't really argue too much with somebody that would have them at number 1.
Did the Packers only lose one game?
Yeah, but
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
beginning of the year,
One
and they've won
game.
every game
That
since
was
then.
It's
It's
one game though.
one game.
Like the Cardinals again. I understand they're undefeated, but they almost lost to the Vikings.
Right, and that's just because the NFL
It was a
has
close game with the
tough,
Jags.
close games.
So don't get too crazy if the Packers
No,
beat
but
them.
like, is it really?
Because it's like, oh, the Vikings beat the Cardinals. Let's put them number 1.
The fact
No.
that you put
But-
the Colts that high after one game.
Yeah, if the Packers beat the Cardinals, no, you can't just jump them to number
Yeah,
1. Because, like I said, the Vikings almost
No,
beat
I'm
them.
saying-
The Jags almost beat them. Were you going to put them at number 1 too? If
no,
they would've beat
because
them?
the Packers are already one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Like they are already, and they have a good team. We all know that they
they're
have a good
good,
team.
but I just think I'm not riding on them as much as you guys are. I
I'm
feel.
not even saying like that it's gonna happen. I'm thinking of a
I'm
hypothetical.
not that. I believe that they're good. Yeah, they'll win the division, get in the playoffs. But like, I don't
Like,
think they're
don't you-
that great. I think anybody could beat
They
the
lost to
Packers,
the
man.
Saints.
I think anybody could beat the Packers, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Okay,
I
anybody can beat
was saying that at the
anybody, but,
beginning
like-
of the year. Now I'm starting not to say that anymore.
I still think that.
I'm not really saying that anymore.
They must lost to the Bengals.
Like genuinely, if they beat the Cardinals by 2 touchdowns on Thursday,
Hey,
where do you put
I
them?
understand your question. I don't know.
Maybe
No,
Bills at
I-
one.
maybe
Like,
maybe
can't-
4.
I would put Bills at
one spot.
I would put.
I don't want to jump on it just because they won
Yeah,
one
that's-
game.
I would put them at 3. I would.
And
I
who would be
put
above them?
Bills, Cardinals, set 2.
So
and I
even
would
Cardinals,
put-
even if they
I would.
lost by 2
And then
touchdowns,
I
to
would
the
see what
Packers?
would happen in the next weeks. Because
I don't think I
again,
can
like
do
you
that.
said, it could be a fluke game.
Who did the Cowboys play this week? You know? Anybody know?
The
Don't they have like an easy schedule?
You got to also
The freaking
wonder who
NFC East.
who do the Bills play, because if the Bills smack their
That's
team,
what- yeah.
I'm not going to put them above the Bills.
No.
Right. Okay, that's the
Even
one
with
team.
a better record.
And obviously it depends on what the other teams do. But like if other teams,
The highest
have,
I could put the Packers would be 3, no matter what happens.
That's what I would do.
If it depends how the
if
other
the Bills
teams.
lost and they went to 4 and 3.
The Dolphins.
Oh, if the Bills
Oh,
lost.
if the Bills lost.
If the Bills lost, man, that
To
would
the
make it even more
Dolphins?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing the
Okay,
Dolphins.
then yeah, it depends who everyone's playing. I don't know who everyone's playing.
What if the
yet,
Bills had a
but-
close game versus the Dolphins?
God, we're doing so many
It's
what
a
ifs
division-
here. I
it's
don't.
a
Why are we
division
doing so many
Because you're
what
like
ifs here?
because you said no matter what happens.
Cowboys
That's
play the
why I
Vikings,
said.
I'm not putting them number 1. I can tell you that. I'm probably not putting them number 2 either.
Cowboys are playing the
Because
Vikings.
yeah, okay. If the Bills had a close game with the Dolphins, but what if we'll see what Tampa does? We'll see what the Rams does. They could move up above the Bills then.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's so many things that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not playing what if too much here. I don't know. It depends what happens.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting scenario because
It is, but
we're
there's so
talking
many
top,
things that could happen. I
two
don't know.
top 5 teams versus each other.
Yeah, I know.
The
Yeah.
team at number 5, the underdog,
But like I
without their
said,
best
Devontae
player.
Adams isn't playing, so that's going to be everybody's excuse. Not even
Yeah.
just us. I'm saying everybody, the whole freaking planet.
Oh, I mean that's literally all you're gonna hear.
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
know.
That's 100% what you're gonna hear. Oh,
no
and
matter
then,
what happens.
and if the Packers lose, oh well, I guess we'll see each other in the NFC
yeah.
Championship
And then
game.
if they win, they'll be like, oh, with that Devontae Adams, oh man, they're
Right.
the number 1 team.
Right.
Like, it's-
Hypothetical. A 17 seed team plays a 16 seed team.
Seed.
Do you
Yeah.
move them up to number 10? AKA the Colts.
Come on, cut me a break.
No, that's awful.
I love the Colts, but
Cut me a break.
not
It's
top 10 yet.
premature.
Not
It's
top 10 yet.
premature.
Next
Oh.
week, they beat the Titans this week. Next week, let's get it.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, then I gotta
maybe.
drop the Titans. It's like a lose-lose for me no matter what. It's a lose-lose.
You put
for
yourself
me.
in that predicament.
I know. That's why I have to. I'm like, all right, one of these teams is gonna lose, and now I can. And then I can move one of the other. I have to wait a couple weeks to be able to put the other team back where I had them. I know. I set myself up to look like a freaking idiot. I know
Yeah.
I did.
See,
that.
you're already looking ahead to move them up again, even if they lose. Like,
Well,
just
no,
see
I
what
mean, it's
happens.
just
He's trying to
it's-
see how
It's
he
just
happens.
reality because they verse each
He looks
other.
ahead and say, how can I make myself
Yes.
look
I
better
literally-
if this goes
I did
sour?
not. I did not. I just knew they verse each other because we talked about
That's
it.
sus,
That's why make
bro.
yourself look
But
good.
if I
You
was
just
look,
do
if
what
I
you do
looked
and
ahead,
just-
if I looked ahead, I wouldn't have put both of the teams like going up so high because I knew one of them was
Hey,
gonna have
just
to
keep it
lose.
in
I'd
your
pick my
pants.
winner and have
Keep
the
it in
loser
your
down.
pants.
Week
Just-
Tune in next week, week 9. Packers number 1, Titans number 2, Colts number 3, Cardinals number 10. This has been week 8, and good night, America.